Hello, SRF Ninja here from soreelflix.com. It's that time and month again. I'm going to share everything that I got within the month of June. I'm going to go through these quite fast. I'm just going to explain a little bit about the movie, or maybe I won't explain it all, but let's get straight down into it. All the movies I did reviews for, I got one DVD, and this is from We'll Go USA, The Midnight After. You can check out my review right there. Just click that link right there. I think this is a decent movie. Check out my review, see what I think. Next up, another We'll Go USA movie. This is on Blu-ray. This is Chronicles of a Ghostly Tribe. This is an okay movie, heavily CGI. It looks good on Blu-ray and it sounds good. The movie itself is just okay. Again, check out my review right here, see what I actually think. Next up, from Arrow Video Collection, this is a volume 2. This is the Katsu Diamond Guys volume 2. Boom, right there. Artwork looks cool in paint. Overall, the box set is not as good as the first box set. The best movie out of them all, Danger Page. Gotta have that movie if you can find that separately. But if not, pick this box set up because Danger Page itself is a pretty good movie. Check out my review right here for all 3 movies and give it a shot. Next up, again, from Arrow Video. This is one of my favorite releases from Arrow Video. This is a documentary. It's the first documentary here released in the U.S. It's called Ray Harris saying a special right here. Boom. Right here is a very cool documentary. Gotta pick this up. It's about this guy who creates stop motion monster films. And he does an awesome job. I haven't picked up any of his movies yet, and I'm hoping Arrow Video will throw out some because I can't wait to use some of those. Definitely got to pick this up. Belongs in your collection. Next up, Return of the Killer Tomatoes. This is a very low B grade movie. It's a horror movie. It's way out there. It's kind of like a spoofy type of movie, but it's funny, comedy. It's got to be better than the first one because the first one is about rolling tomatoes. This one's tomatoes killing people, but this one's actually like tomato people. Very out there. Definitely a crazy movie. If you enjoy these types of movies, pick it up. Check out my review right here for me. I thought it was just okay. Next up, Home of Our Own. I've seen this as a child, and I highly recommend getting this. It still holds up. I enjoyed the movie. It has Eddie Furlong and Kathy Bates. Pretty awesome movie. Next up, Steve Jobs here. I got this for free. Thanks to Best Buy. Buy 2 or something like that, get 1 free. Anyways, I got this. I thought this was a pretty cool movie. And, it is what it is. It doesn't go too much into the guy's life, but it's a cool movie. Give it a shot. At least give it a rent. Next up, a movie I highly recommend. 13 Hours. It does come out on Steelbook at Best Buy, but they're kind of overpriced, and I like this artwork way better. The movie itself, I thought it was a pretty cool movie. Definitely got to give this a shot. If you're iffy about it, give it a rent. You definitely got to give it a look if you like war movies. Next up, some horror. I got M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit. This is actually a pretty cool movie. I'm not a big fan of found footage type movies, but that's what this is. But it is pretty creepy, and it's actually a decent movie. It's not great, but it's definitely better than some of the movies he's put out lately. This is a movie I think you should at least give it a rent. I thought it was a cool movie. Pretty creepy at times. Next up, Guillermo del Toro's Crimson. Peak. I had to pick this up again. It came with the Steve Jobs thing. I bought 2. It was $10 a piece, and then I got the Steve Jobs one for free, whatever. But I haven't had this in my collection. It was weird, but I picked this up. I enjoyed it. It gets mediocre to decent good reviews. I'm on over to mediocre. I thought it was a pretty decent film. It's a cool movie. Gotta have it. Put it in your collection. I gotta just have all Del Toro's movies in my collection. Next up, I got this from a horror box. It's called Mama. I remember seeing this on HBO once, and I enjoyed it. It's got spooky moments in it, and it's kind of scary. Definitely got to have this in your collection. It's pretty cool. It's not that expensive to buy if you haven't seen it yet. Give it a shot. Also has Del Toro's name written on it. So, I had to have it. Next up, again, came from the horror box that I picked up. Stephen King's Sleepwalkers. Never seen this before. It's kind of an odd movie. These people turn into weird cat people. They have to feed on virgins or something like that. Whatever. It's just a mediocre film. It's decent. It's cool. I just like having the Stephen King movies in my collection. Try to have them all. Kind of a completist like that. Next up, another movie that came in the box set of the horror pack that I picked up. It's Screamfest Outpost Black Sun. It's a zombie movie dealing with zombie dealing with like Nazi zombies. The zombies are weird. They're like being controlled by weird Nazis and whatnot. This is an okay movie. It's decent. It is what it is. It's got some spooky moments in it, but it's an okay movie. Next up, had to pick this up because I'm a Patrick Swayze fan. Black Dog's a pretty cool movie. Patrick Swayze's coming out of prison and got to do some bad things to get some money, and he's hauling some bad freight across the United States. Got a lot of truck lingo in this. It's a pretty cool movie. Also has Meatloaf in it. Next up, an awesome movie called Sneakers. I thought this was going to be more of a hacker movie, but it's not. But overall, it's a pretty cool movie. It's got a good cast. Got to check that out. And I got it in like for $4.99. Next up, had to have this because I'm a Michael Keaton fan. Also has Christopher Lloyd in it. It is The Dream Team. Boom. Also has Peter Boyle and Stephen Furst. Pretty cool guys right there. I like these guys. This is an awesome film. Gotta pick this up. It's only like $10. Next up, a movie I picked up. It was only like $3. So I was like, hey, why not? I don't have it in my collection. It stars Matt Damon, Heath Ledger. It's the Brothers Grimm. A decent movie. It's not 100% great. No, it's a mediocre film. It's a popcorn film. I thought it was a cool movie, but it is kind of long. It's like 2 hours long. But hey, it's $3. Next up, had to pick up some John Wayne, newly released on Blu-ray. McHugh. Right here, you got John Wayne hitting up some big guns, some machine guns in this one. This is not a Western. This is actually a pretty cool film. I highly enjoyed it. Next up, John Wayne going back to his Western roots. Chisholm. Right here, this is actually a pretty cool film. I think it's in his top like 10 films, I think a lot of people put this movie in that category, but it is a pretty cool film. Gotta pick it up if you're a John Wayne fan. Next up, Kung Fu Panda 3. If you had the first two, you gotta get the third one. The third one is actually pretty cool. This still holds up with the other two. Probably not as good, but it's a very fun film. Gotta pick this up. Pretty fun. Kung Fu Panda 3. Next up from Disney, Zootopia. Probably top 10. One of the top 10 movies of 2016 for me. A very good movie. If you're a Disney fan, pick this up. It belongs in your collection. Give it a shot. Pretty good. Next up and last, this is Steelbook. I got 10 Cloverfield Lane. The Steelbook is like a matte finish. Looks cool. The artwork's pretty cool. It's got inside artwork. It's just like the outside. It's not much, but overall, the movie itself, I thought it was a pretty fun movie. It's spooky at times. Got a jump scare there. A couple of moments in the film. Anyways, if you like horror, jump scare movies, dealing with like aliens and whatnot, you don't know. All that stuff happens at the end of the movie. And during most of the portion of the movie is just dealing with some lady being kidnapped, or so she thinks, with some weird guy. Anyways, go pick this up or give it a rent. It's a pretty cool movie. Alright guys, that's everything I bought in the month of June. I will share with you everything next month. In the month of July, which I should have a bunch of Criterions, thanks to the Criterion sale that's going on. Alright, that's it. Don't forget to check out soreelflix.com. Don't forget to check out our social medias, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. And check out all my links down below, including the reviews. Alright guys, thanks for viewing. Come back again. Ninja.